Hello guys. Today, we are going to look at how to protect ourselves from thunderstorm. All thunderstorms produce lightning and are dangerous. If you hear the sound of thunder, then you are in danger from lightning. Lightning kills between 75 to 100 people each year, and being outdoors is the most dangerous place to be. Always listen to the radio and television for the latest information and instructions for your area. Maybe follow all of these if you are outside when you have thunderstorm. Keep an eye at the sky. Look for darkening skies, flashes of lightning, or increasing winds. Lightning often precedes rain, so don't wait for the rain to begin. If you hear the sound of thunder, go to a safe place immediately. The best place to go is a sturdy building or a car, but make sure the windows in the car are shut. Avoid sheds, picnic areas, baseball dugouts and bleachers. If there is no shelter around you, stay away from trees. Crouch down in the open area, keeping twice as far away from a tree as far as it is tall. Put your feet together and place your hands over your ears to minimize hearing damage from thunder. If you're with a group of people, stay about 15 feet from each other. Stay out of water. It's a great conductor of electricity. Swimming, wading, snorkeling and scuba diving are not safe. Also, don't stand in puddles. Avoid metal. Stay away from cloth lines, fences, and drop your backpacks because they often have metal on them. If you're playing an outdoor activity, wait at least 30 minutes after the last observed lightning strike or thunder. Maybe follow all of these if you are at home when you have thunderstorm. Avoid water. It's a great conductor of electricity, so do not take a shower, wash your hands, wash dishes or do laundry. Do not use a corded telephone. Lightning may strike exterior phone lines. Do not use electric equipment like computers and appliances during a storm. Stay away from windows and doors, and stay off porches. If someone is struck by lightning, call for help. Call 911 or send for help immediately. The injured person does not carry an electrical charge, so it is okay to touch them.
Can lightning strike the same place twice? Let's figure out what makes it happen in the first place. Lightning is electricity, and electricity involves tiny particles. Some particles have a positive charge, and some have a negative charge. The two opposite charges pull towards each other like the north and south ends of magnets. Usually, electric charges are fairly balanced, but the turbulent winds of a storm cause electric charges to separate within the cloud. Most lightning occurs within the cloud itself, but we're concerned about the lightning between clouds and the ground. Lightning starts with negative charges moving from the clouds towards the ground. Scientists call it a stepped leader. Meanwhile, an upward leader forms as positive charges move up from the ground, usually from tall objects. When a stepped leader and an upward leader meet, it makes a path for a much larger and brighter electric current to shoot up into the cloud. This is what we see in the sky as lightning. It happens so quickly that lightning seems to travel from the cloud to the ground, when in fact the opposite is true. So, can lightning strike the same place twice? Absolutely. For example, Toronto's CN Tower is struck by lightning around 75 times each year. In fact, in August 2011, the tower was shocked a record-breaking 52 times in 84 minutes. But don't worry, the tower was built to withstand it. So it's a safe place to be if lightning strikes once, twice, or even 52 times.
You've probably seen a big thunderstorm cloud roll into town, and the thunder, lightning, heavy rain, and gusty winds are hard to miss. But where did that thunderstorm come from? All thunderstorms follow the same recipe. To form, These storms require three basic ingredients: moisture, unstable air, and lift. Moisture in the air typically comes from the oceans, and areas near warm ocean currents evaporate lots of moisture into the air. Moisture in the air is also responsible for making clouds. Unstable air forms when warm, moist air is near the ground and cold, dry air is up above. To create a thunderstorm, the unstable air needs to have a nudge upward. This lift usually comes from differences in air density. Warmer, less dense air rises upward, creating lift. As the air lifts higher and higher, it causes a storm cloud to grow taller and taller. Thunderstorm clouds can rise up to 10 miles into the air. In a big thunderstorm cloud, there are now strong upward winds and downward winds happening at the same time. These are called updrafts and downdrafts. This is the most dangerous stage of the storm, when tornadoes, hail, winds, and flooding can happen. Updrafts continue to fuel the storm with warm, moist air. But once a storm runs out of updrafts, it starts to weaken. As the storm begins to slow down, the rain and wind become less intense. And by the end, all that's left is a blue sky and an anvil-shaped cloud top. Phew! Glad that's over. Sure, a storm will probably come again, but you don't need to worry. Forecasters can use weather satellites, like those in NOAA's GOES-R series, to monitor clouds as they grow into thunderstorms. GOES satellites watch out for lightning, too. These satellites are constantly watching for severe weather, and the information they gather can help people stay safe during storms.
Another day, another safety tips. What is lighting? Lightning is a natural atmospheric electrical discharge that occurs during thunderstorms. It is a visible flash of light that results from the flow of electrical current between the cloud and the ground or between different regions within a cloud. Lightning is caused by the buildup and release of electrical charges within storm clouds. As mentioned earlier, thunderstorms create an environment where positive and negative charges become separated. The negative charges typically concentrate at the base of the cloud, while positive charges accumulate at the top. What is thunderstorm? A thunderstorm is a weather phenomenon characterized by the occurrence of thunder, lightning, and precipitation, often accompanied by strong winds, heavy rain, and sometimes hail or tornadoes. Thunderstorms are usually relatively short-lived, but they can be intense and have the potential to cause significant damage. Thunderstorms typically form in environments where there is an abundant supply of moisture, instability in the atmosphere, and a triggering mechanism. Warm, moist air rises and cools, forming cumulonimbus clouds, which are tall and vertically developed. These clouds are often associated with thunderstorms. Lightning and thunderstorms are natural phenomena that occur as a result of atmospheric conditions and electrical discharges. Here's a simplified explanation of how they work. Formation of storm clouds. Thunderstorms usually form in warm, moist air masses. As the air rises, it cools and condenses into cumulonimbus clouds, which are tall, towering clouds with a flat anvil-shaped top. Separation of charges. Within the storm clouds, various particles, such as ice crystals and water droplets, collide with each other. This collision process causes the separation of electrical charges, with positive charges accumulating at the top of the cloud and negative charges accumulating at the bottom. Development of electric fields. The separation of charges creates a strong electric field between the cloud and the ground. This electric field can cause the ground to become positively charged, leading to the development of an opposite charge in objects on the Earth's surface. Formation of lightning. When the electric field strength becomes too high, it overcomes the insulating properties of the air, and a lightning discharge occurs. Typically, a stepped leader, a series of electrical pulses, initiates from the cloud and travels towards the ground. Simultaneously, a streamer, a channel of ionized air, moves upward from the ground. Lightning strike. When the step leader and the streamer connect, a complete pathway for the electrical current is established. This pathway allows a powerful lightning bolt to propagate rapidly along the channel, resulting in a bright flash of light. The rapid movement of electrons generates heat, which causes the air to expand rapidly, resulting in a shock wave that produces the sound we hear as thunder. Thunder is essentially the sound produced by the rapid expansion and contraction of air surrounding the lightning channel. The intense heat generated by the lightning bolt causes the surrounding air to rapidly expand, creating a shock wave that propagates as sound waves through the atmosphere. As the shock wave travels, it bounces off various objects, such as clouds and the ground, resulting in the rumbling or cracking sounds we perceive as thunder. Thanks for watching.